We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of Christopher. He was a husband, a friend, and most importantly, a lover of my new hit single, No One Matters But Me. You can stream it now on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube Music. Put those tissues down and start streaming. So what is main character syndrome? Well, it's essentially a syndrome where you're the main character. It's pretty self-explanatory, and if you didn't spend so much time focusing on yourself, you would know that. We've all been there. You're on TikTok, you're trying to watch a video, and then you realise somebody's green screened themselves into the video, and they're just like doing this. That's a great example of main character syndrome, because that person has seen the video and gone, this is a good video. It would be so much better with me in it, though. Which is essentially what I'm doing with this YouTube video. So I thought it'd be nice that today, me, you, and the other 200 people that watch my videos could watch some of the worst cases of main character syndrome on the internet. Let's get into the first case. That's insane, man. Why would you do that? Oh, look at that poor woman and a child over there asking for change. You just filmed this for me. Nobody matters but me. That should be an arrestable offence. I'm pretty sure that should be illegal. So you need food then, yeah? And who's filming it? Like, filming it's arguably worse. Like, oh, hey, can you just film me dancing in front of these homeless people? Oh, sure thing. I'm definitely not going to help. Why not? The little sigh he does after he's finished dancing as well. He looks like he's pissed off that he has to give them money. Like, she just asked him for change and he's like, fuck's sake, you can't ruin my flow. DJ, spin that shit. Why has he done that? Brother, why are you knee sliding? It's a 6-year-old girl. He looks like he's just got a 90th minute winner at Wembley. Why are you knee sliding, man? So essentially, if you see a mother and a 6-year-old daughter holding a sign that says, please help, I have lost my job, and your first thought is to ask your mate to film you dancing over to them, bad news. You might have main character syndrome. Alright, this next one is from a Jubilee video. Can't have a reaction video without a Jubilee video in it. Can't say the word. Can't have a reaction channel without a Jubilee video in it. It's basically mandatory at this point.
Maria, I'm 30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology and I work in a biotech industry. Grad school, I went to University of South Carolina, and undergrad, I went to University of Florida.
Alright, dude, we get it. You're fucking smart. Okay. Ever heard of cancer? Yeah, I might discover a cure for it. See how I feel, you know. No big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that. And then 6. You know, stuff like that. Oh, you guys don't have that? Does that mean I'm better than you? Wait, what? No, that's crazy. The way she was moving made me physically cringe. I can't even speak. I'm speechless. That's how cringy that was. The way she's like numbering people as well is fucking hilarious. 1, 2, 3. Like, she's not hesitating. She's literally turned up, saw them, and were like, you look dumb, so you're 5, you're 3, this fucking idiot's 4. Wait, so I guess that means I'm like probably 2 or 1 then? You know, I guess that makes sense, you know. PhD, cancer biology. Which you can even wrap your stupid little brain around because you're not as smart as I am, because did I mention that I have a PhD? I will say kudos to her for putting herself second and not first. Like, she at least tried to be a little bit humble. I do find it a bit strange that she ended that sentence on the fact that she made COVID-19 testing kits. 2, me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits. Like, that's the least impressive thing out of all the things that you just said. Like, you literally have a PhD. Why not end on that? Or the fact that you're trying to cure cancer. Maybe end on that. Help yourself a little bit. End on a high note. Stuff like that. And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us. No, it has nothing to do with your background or anything. You know, it's your appearance. You look like a fucking idiot. He ranked last for me personally because the way he carries himself. He was ranking intelligence based on his point of view and not taking in other people's. My point of view. He wasn't taking in my point of view. He had his own opinions, which is fine, but they're completely wrong.
Number 1 is Raymond. Number 2 would be Kaylee. Number 3 will be Tyler. And number 4 would be Shada. Number 5 is Sean. And number 6 is Maria.
That's the maddest plot twist in the history of cinema. Oh god, that's so embarrassing. This is the most satisfying ending than like 90% of the movies I've watched in the last week. Okay, so suck it, Marley and me. I'm joking, it's a good film. I just kind of wish the dog survived because it's really tragic. I'm assuming she just went back to her laboratory and cried herself to sleep. I'm assuming that's where she sleeps at night. Like, I know it's cringy main character syndrome, but like, she's a cancer biologist. Like, she's literally trying to cure cancer whilst we're laughing at her. She's trying to save people. So I feel maybe we should give her a pass on this one, because she's doing more for the world than we are. Let's be honest here. Alright, this next one needs a content warning, because by the look of the comments, it has some horrible stuff in it. And by horrible stuff, I mean James Corden. So, look away now if you don't want to get nightmares.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I know you're late for work, but I'm literally James Corden. So I really can't imagine that that's an excuse for being late that your boss would believe as well. Hi, Gareth, yeah, it's Tommy. I'm going to be late for work. Why? James Corden's dressed like a rat and he's performing the entire set list for Little Mermaid in the middle of traffic. And what if you're like on the way to hospital? Like your fucking pregnant wife is going through labour in the back seat. You better hold it in, because I don't want a baby being born right now. If that was me, honestly, I think I'd just be petty and just beat my horn the whole time. Just ruin the whole fucking song. In fact, that's a lie. I feel like I'd just put my foot down and risk a vehicular manslaughter charge. That's probably... I ain't listening to that. I would rather do jail time. Next video. Oh no. That, you could see her lurking in the background. She fucking revved that thing. She not only didn't brake, she actively sped up. I mean, that's why when you step into a hallway, you look both ways. You don't want to get hit by an old woman on a mobility scooter. It's common sense, really. I honestly can't tell who the main character is here. Is it the girl stood in the middle of the hallway? Or is it the old woman running her over? You're one of the hackers from the Facebooks, aren't you? Alright, this next video is titled Man Walks in the Middle of the Road. So, not a clue what's going to happen in this video. Fair play. The fact that he's just acting like he can't hear the horn, the car behind him, like he has no idea. Did anyone else hear that? Is that a noise? I also really hope that the person driving this car isn't the same one from the James Corden video, because that would be a really rough day. Have you ever been walking down the street and you see someone like so incredibly handsome that you just stare at them? Let's see what that feels like from the handsome person's point of view. Or from the point of view of the friend or parent / guardian who's following them around behind them with a camera. Let's have a look at that. Ugh, honestly, I can't go anywhere. It's so hard being ever so handsome and pretty. Ugh, people just staring at me all the time. I too have to go through this every day when I'm walking to get the holes in my jeans fixed up. I'm sure it's not just me, but I see these fucking videos everywhere, man. And every time I watch one, I can't help but think that the person walking is just pulling like silly faces at the people walking past. They might not think you're attractive when you're doing it, but like the people in the video watching it later will be like, oh my god, this guy must be so attractive. People are staring at. And there's a lesson in that for people who want to be a main character, you know? Rule number 1 of being a main character, all attention is bad attention. No. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Nailed it. This next one looks like a gym video. That's where a lot of main characters go to train themselves to be the mainest of the characters. So let's take a look. So unnecessary. I mean, fair play. I don't have the energy to socialise for longer than 20 minutes. This is actually quite impressive. Just fucking up other people's workouts so he can elbow holes into the floor of the gym. I mean, at least he's got elbow pads. Arguably, I've never seen a better use of elbow pads, I'll be honest. The good news is that his workouts are so intense, I'm assuming he's done in like 10 minutes. It's just pure chaos for 10 minutes because he's going around using every fucking machine in the gym. Maybe they give you a disclaimer when you sign up for a membership. You know, £30 a month, 24/7 access apart from a 10-minute period when John comes in. He's going to take up the whole gym. In fact, he should be here any minute now. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's done. Brilliant. I would hate to be the employee that has to deal with that. Because the worst part is you couldn't even catch him to ask him to stop. This is like one of those things where like you know it's impressive, like you get how athletic it is, but it doesn't look cool. You know what I mean? It looks like he's walked through a cobweb. If for the first time ever I'm actually going to use my sports science degree. Yeah, I have a sports science degree. Wait, so does that mean I'm actually better than you? It's called risk to reward analysis, and the risk of hurting yourself in this is way higher than the reward that you get, like the gains you're getting out of it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So on the main character syndrome list, I'm going to put it at a 7 out of 10. And I haven't ranked any of the other videos, but I'm doing it now because what I say goes, because I'm more important than anyone else. Nobody matters but me. Didn't want to watch that anyway. It's fine. How do you leave a party after doing that? You know, to be fair, we know how he left. He got carried out like a child. This is how I grab my dog when I drop some food on the floor and I have to drag it away. No, it's chocolate, you can't, it's chocolate! The craziest part of this entire video is the fact that this woman has a spray bottle on hand and tries to fix the TV with it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I really hope this video's fake. I feel like it has to be. There's too much going on. It's too good. Good lord, that poor fucking kid. Really have to commend the commitment there, because she elbowed a 3-year-old in the skull and then just carried on spinning like nothing happened. I feel like we can tell where this woman's priorities are, because she's got a dance pole in the same room as a child's crib. And this kid for sure is going to be bullied when he grows up. No matter what he says or what he does, people are just going to say like, "Oh, sorry, didn't your mum used to pole dance in your room?" Well, I think we've seen enough main characters today to have lost faith in humanity, so I think I'm going to end it there. You made it this far. I love and appreciate you. Which is why you should like and subscribe in this video, because I'm more important than anyone else in the world, and it's definitely... Thanks for watching.